Central Washington on its home floor, winning 65-51 over Simon Fraser in the quarterfinal round of the 2024 GNAC Women's Basketball Championships. Coach, starting with you, congrats on the win. Talk about this one. It was a tight game there midway through the third quarter. You were up just 41-39. What changed over the final stretch, and talk about the way your team pulled away?
Well, I think, first of all, we have so much respect for Simon Fraser, and they've been playing at an extremely high level. Sophia Wazowski, what she's been able to do this second stretch after they've lost one of the conference's top players, and Jessica Wazowski, has been phenomenal. And I think our team knew that it was going to take an outstanding effort for 40 minutes on these guys, and that was a big key for us, was to try to limit number 5, as well as making sure that we were defending them from 3, because once Simon kind of gets rolling, 5 gets rolling, or they start getting rolling from 3, they're a really hard team to beat. We would know that Bruce would have them ready to go. So I was pleased with our team's consistency to kind of stick to the game plan and be able to adjust within our game plan and not go away from things, but adjust and kind of weather the storm. We didn't know what kind of game it could be, and what we wanted to do is just make sure that we were making the most of our opportunities and stretching that lead when we had it. We got in a little bit of foul trouble early on, and we weathered that storm, and they started hitting some 15-foot jump shots, which is tough, and we kind of weathered that storm and was able to adjust there in that third quarter. And I think it just kind of came down to us being consistent and sticking to our game plan of making sure we were limiting certain things and not getting distracted by others.
Capri Sims of Central Washington, 17 points, 9 rebounds, and those 17 points coming on 7 of 10 shooting from the floor. Capri, 13 of those points came in the third quarter. How motivated were you by looking up and seeing that, it was 41-39, it was a close game, you knew you had to step up? Talk about kind of that stretch there.
Well, I got a couple fouls in the beginning, which ultimately hurt, but I just knew that I needed to be there for my team and then come ready to play in the third quarter. And I think they really kept the energy up and helped me with that.
Asher, what did it mean to have this game on your floor? I know you guys have been looking forward to hosting this event all year long. What were the feelings like this week, looking forward to this game, and how did it unfold with the great support you had today?
Yeah, I think for starters, like our crowd, just shout out to them. Having them there is such a big difference, and just having everybody we know there, and just that home court advantage is great.
And another one for you, Asher. Obviously, last year you guys won your quarterfinal game over Simon Fraser, advanced to the semifinals. You've reached the same spot this year. How do you think that experience will help you personally, and then also this team, knowing what it takes to win one GNAC game, and now obviously the goal is to get over the hurdle and win one more to get to the championship game?
Yeah, so I think the biggest thing right now is focusing on recovering and just getting ready to play MSUB tomorrow, and kind of just knowing, telling the freshmen and just making sure they know where their heads are at and everything.
Yeah, Coach, final thoughts. You face a tough Western Washington team tomorrow, and then your thoughts also on being able to host this event.
Yeah, we got Billings tomorrow, and we have so much respect for them. Obviously, they're the regular season champs, and they have Kevin has done a phenomenal job with that team this year. They have a very big inside presence with Cola and Boyce, and then they're a very, very good team from 3. So you kind of have to pick your poison a little bit and really defend really well on ball and not require a lot of help, because if you have to help, they can hurt you in multiple facets. So it's going to take a great effort, another one for 40 minutes, another consistent one, and we got a lot of respect for those guys. And so now our actions need to reflect that in our recovery and our prep, and making sure we're ready to go tomorrow.